And you've earned that privilege.
Yes, it's the nice order to start in vault. You get yourself started. However, whatever order you work in, you have to do all the four pieces, and that needs not to be forgotten. This is Elise Hoffner-Hibbs. We saw her at the Commonwealth Games for Canada, and she didn't have a good first competition and was reserved for this top 24, but she's definitely moved in ahead of the Brazilian, even though it didn't show us that on the graphic. But she's a strong gymnast as well. She, if you remember, tied on scores at the Commonwealth Games for the gold medal, and on count back they gave it to the Australian gymnast. But she's certainly a good gymnast.
Catching a glimpse of Beth. She's looking quite relaxed.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. She's of course on the floor with her personal coach,
Krasnievskaya. She looked good, didn't she, Krasnievskaya? Sorry, Chris.
No, I agree, Mitch. Very good indeed.
There's so much to see. Bristling with talent out there.
Quite a few young gymnasts at their first World Championships. You know, this is basically the preparation for Beijing. You have to be in the top 24 teams here to go to the next World, so every country who has any aspirations for going to the Olympics has taken part, and I think they've flooded young gymnasts thinking that they'll be their team for the next 2 years.
And that's a great thing to see. The way the order changes, the experience, the pillars of the teamwork, but it's nice to introduce a youngster every time. Perfect build-up if you can do it.
Yeah, and speaking of youngsters, we had a great debut for some of the young British gymnasts.
Yes, Lee Rogers, it was her first ever international for Great Britain, and she led us off on beam and bars tremendously without an error. Lynette Lyle, another debutante.
Well, here we go with our first competitor.
Dalia
Skubal, Ukraine, age 17.
Always difficult starting on the beam, getting the routine underway. Ukraine gave a great performance on beam in the team competition. That she wouldn't have wished for. Very difficult skill, the round off back somersault.
She's hit it all week. It's ironic, isn't it?
It is. That was a beautiful leap though. The change leg to ring, she got her foot right up to her head. She's a very classical, beautiful gymnast. Re-walk over. But she's a little bit rattled, as you can see. She's lost her rhythm, or not really gained her rhythm. Just going a little bit too slow, trying to be a bit too careful. That was better. On her best of days, she'd have tried to link those two moves.
Dismount.
Big long pause before the dismount, but a good, efficient round off. Double pike somersault. Just the one mistake, really.
But it was a big one.
It was 0.8 now, the deduction for a fall.
It's not a great way to start. Shake the confidence. She qualified in 18th position. Well, here we go with a real hopeful. Vanessa Ferrari from Italy. First in the all-around the Europeans. Going through immensely the twist. She's just waiting for the judges. She is.
A look of steely determination here. Her first performance. Double twist, just a little bit overcooked, and nerves will be bubbling through here.
Very fast approach, lots of aggression. She's been waiting for this moment. 2 twists. Could have landed it dead, but just bounced around. Like you said, Mitch, she's very young.
Oodles of power here.
Yeah, she'll be pleased to have got her first piece of apparatus out of the way. She qualified in 2nd position, so be a real contender for a medal.
She's still only 15 years of age. I think she's probably one of the youngest in the competition. You have to be 16 before the end of the year, and she's 16 in November.
Right.
So
cutting it fine then.
yes.
Absolute cauldron out there.
Next vaulter, 1.5, just a little bit off direction. This is Ashley Priest coming in for Chelsea Memel. The good flip onto the platform, the 1.5 twist off, but you can see she lost a bit on direction. It's a good strong vault. Hopped to the side.
Shot of the Americans communicating at this moment.
Yeah, she'll be delighted to have this chance, having not worked in the team final, worked in the team qualification.